Hey cousins, welcome back to Ro Reacts TV. I'm Ro, and these are just my thoughts on what's going on in the Country Wayne universe. Yeah, I had to give them their own music. This is Love's Tattoo, by the way, by King Sis, because Lauren is tattooed all over Dan's heart. So Lauren pulled up this morning in the G-Wagon to Delicia's house. Dan already was waiting on her since last night. He popped up on her. Peekaboo. She's like, oh my gosh. Dan, what's going on? What are you doing? He's like, don't Dan me. I've been waiting for you. She like, what do you mean you've been waiting for me? He like, where you been? She's like, I've been working. He like, yeah, whatever. She's like, yeah, I'm coming back. I don't know what she said. The bottom line is we had action this morning. And, I don't know how much this is going to, how many times can he pop up before he doesn't go to jail? Dan, you're on your way to jail. What are you going to do? Dan and her got into it. He told her, I don't care if you call the police. I'm not scared of police. Where is my money? Because you took away the honey. And you know what, Lauren? You are playing with fire. You really are playing with fire. But we never really thought about, Lauren, what do you do for a living? Because now I'm starting to believe that the house you are living in is paid for by one of your friends from Africa or something, and that you can never afford to live there on your own. I don't know, because you get over here to Delicia's house and you're acting real broke. You're acting like you can't come out here and survive on your own. I don't know. It's given that you're living the way that Shayla is living off of her yes ma'am, but I don't know what you call yours. Now I'm talking about the character Lauren, who plays Lauren on, Country Wayne universe. I'm thinking that, yeah, she's been living off of her, whatever she calls hers, because she does not have a pot to piss in otherwise, is what it's looking like to me. And so she ends up having to scream a little bit, and Delicia comes out, and Delicia starts to defend her against Dan. And if you know anything about Delicia, she actually did in real life, not the character. She had her run in with domestic violence. Someone hurt her. So this is not funny at all to her, I'm sure. This is probably very triggering to her. Anyhow, she had a fresh face to the world. And I said in one of my videos that her and Lauren would not survive if they had to come out with a fresh face and some like jogging pants, that their character would shrink. And I guess she said, no, she about to turn up, because she came out and didn't have no extra lip gloss or anything, no thick eyeliner around her eyes or none of that. She was fresh faced, and we've never even seen that when she wakes up in the morning with Iman. Now listen, Lauren, popped out of the car. He jumped out on her. They having a little dispute outside. He's tussling with her a little bit. I don't agree with that at all. Do not put your hands on her. And you know what, Lauren? You are bringing all this to Delicia's house. She had to pop out and defend you. And it's time for you to go. And that leads me to what happens next. When they get back in the house, Delicia is like, this is too much for me. This has happened too many times. You have to find somewhere else to stay. She got a little attitude at first. And then she tells Delicia, well, I'm gonna call Wayne then. Delicia like, don't you think it's a little too soon? And you gonna bring that to Wayne's doorstep? That's exactly what she's gonna do. She's going to bring it to Wayne's doorstep, and I hope she does not do that, because he has children, and I just don't see how many times Dan is going to pop up before the authorities are called. And is he going to be on the run? Is this going to end tragically? I don't know. So Lauren calls Wayne, and she tells Wayne, I need help. Wayne show up. He like, what's up? He like, yeah. She said, yeah, I need help. Me and Delicia, we just not working out really, because of her men. That cracked me up, okay? She said because of her men, and we're arguing and everything. Wayne is like, well, I'll go in there and curse her out. She like, no, don't curse her out. But yeah, this is very, stressful on me, and I'm not used to this. Look at that. Look how she threw you under the bus, Delicia. And that's your big dog. You know what I mean? And look how she threw you under the bus. and you know she's bringing all the drama to your doorstep, and she had the nerve to turn it around and throw it on you. So Wayne tells her that he's gonna let her use the community apartment now, and the one that he offered to Amber first, he's gonna go ahead and let her use it. He told her that he thought about her, you know, and she's the perfect one for it, and so she thanks him humbly, because what else can she do? Where else does she have to go? Okay, and so who's paying the notes to her G-Wagon? The people in Africa, because it's really given that she doesn't have a pot to piss in. Once again, I'm not gonna lie, because I think all her money goes into her look so that she can attract the men to her. That is what she needs, the Chanel bags and the purse. She needs the extensions, and she needs all of these things to keep the wealthy men attracted to her, which is a great strategy. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Lauren. You know, I'm good with that. Delicia, she picked up on it, but Delicia is a stylist, you know what I mean, in real life and on the skits, but we're just talking about the skits. But I also believe that that's part of her get up too. Is that what you think ties Lauren and Delicia together? That they're kind of one and the same, you know, their characters? I kind of feel like that's why Lauren and Delicia get along together so much, their characters, because they're kind of like one and the same. It's like, you know, Delicia, she did not like Dan very much, but she enjoyed what he could do for her. And so she didn't, you know, hesitate to be with him so that she can gain. And, you know, it's a little bit different with Delicia, because Delicia, she likes Iman, but look what she's willing to put up with. And I feel like for 15K, you were backstabbing your friend for the 15K. The loving might have been good, but now he has a baby on you, and that's good enough for you because the 15K is coming. Whereas King, you don't think maybe that he has as much going for himself financially, and so he isn't good enough for you. But look at all that you're willing to deal with for the extra 15K, in my opinion. But now look what both characters have to deal with. And Lauren, you got what, 80K out of them, maybe 100K out of them. But look at this. Is it worth your safety? Is it worth your peace of mind? You know, and you did play games with the man. You really did. And now you're willing to go on whatever ride that Wayne has for you, because that is unfortunately how you're surviving. And Delicia, she acts like she's high and mighty and that she's this businesswoman and everything. But look at all that she's dealing with to be bothered with Iman. I don't know, but what I want to know is, what tactics is Lauren going to have to use to shake Dan? Because Dan doesn't have anything but time. And his car, I'm pretty sure, to save money on a spot to stay, he probably sleeps in the car. So, you know, he doesn't have anything but time. She's going to have to literally pull up with one car and then go down the street or something. I don't know, Uber, leave with another car. I don't know. He's definitely going to put some trackers onto, and that's how he's going to end up at Wayne's property, I do believe, both of them. But she's playing with fire, and then she's not even caring about, she should have told Wayne as soon as she saw him what's really going on. I got a nut on my hands. I try to break up with him. He knows I'm with you now, and so he might be a problem. Take your chances. If you really care about Wayne, then you should let him know, because he has a family to protect, and he is he's a star. You know what I mean? So if you want that money to keep coming in, don't you want to keep you guys protected? You know, they are both married to the game. Anyway, Wayne said that he thinking about making it, you know, official with her. You know, like everything he said to everybody else that we've ever heard, he said it to her again today. The bottom line of it all is that Lauren does not care about anyone but herself. She doesn't care about Delicia. She brought all that to Delicia's door. She's going to bring it to Wayne's door. She's in survival mode. She doesn't have anything else going for herself. Wayne does. Have you asked her what she does for a living, Wayne? How does she dress as extravagant as she does? What about her last relationship? What is she really looking for? You know, you need to know that this girl is a scammer. She wants you for what you can do for her. And she's going to fall in love the more you do for her. But that's on you. I know you married to the game. Go on ahead and give her her ring. Because you guys are really on the same frequency right now. You know what I mean? Show up and show out. That's what Lauren wants to do. And you know what? After you guys go through whatever roller coaster you're about to go on, I'm sure she'll have a lot to talk about on the podcast. Well, that's it for this video. Those were my thoughts. If you listen to this video at all, please go ahead and give it a like. Also, drop your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you on the next Ro Reacts TV video.